Hello again, I'm Koyoto Jack, and look at this. Koji's director Goro Taniguchi worries over lack of anime originals. Over the last few years, adaptations have understandably become the norm because they are easier to secure a profit on, but I believe that I left with nothing but adaptations anime will be done for. So yeah, we have seen most of the time, or if not, the norm of Japan has been anime being promotional for the manga. But we have seen some anime originals, no, like movies. But man, it's sad that we haven't seen when it comes to originals. Let's go in like the full golden era. Some minor shows have gone like this, but even like people have commented on this. Well, we need more animated or genital wars. Kinda why we're making one. Well, this is just one guy promoting itself, but this Arsal, man. Yeah, it looks nostalgic to me. Look, he ain't broke. Safe playing is going off of the work what's already been done. Yes, to hop the balls and make true original content is risky. Let alone ensure finance is impossible. And yes, it just happened like the same shit with the AI gaming industry. Not only with the AI, they want to play it safe on either sequels or just copying the most bland boring shit and adding microtransaction into the mix. This post, it's unfortunate, but it's true and it's not the only factor. Anime is in great danger to basically becoming a lifeless husk of its former self, the same way Western animation is now. Yes, Western animation when it has declined. Hell, even if you want me to mention an older animation, does someone remember the older Spielberg movies like Spirit or Moises? Yeah, Moises, I remember that one. Like, when he split the waves out, animation was impressive. And, like, yeah, something that the West used to achieve on in 2D, and it's not there anymore. Or even it's sad hearing that even when some animators are willing to, the practices, the skills, the knowledge have gone missing. I'm just like, wait, how is have gone like that? But that's because they shittified animation and made it ugly, lame, and gay, and people just started hating it. And even if people that really grew up with the golden era, they're going to have to rely on another thing, another art style, and they're relying heavily on the Asian style from Japan, South Korea, and China, or Southeast Asia, like Indonesia. Some Indonesians actually are making like almost good looking, or even the same kind of content when it comes to hentai. Yes, but with the West animations, yeah, we have seen what they have become, man. Just look at Cartoon Network. They are almost shutting them down entirely this year. Look, and just to end with this post, in between the uninspired directing, the digital animation being more of an industry downgrade, trend chasing, this one. Yes, this one is what Taiwan has done too much damage. Trend chasing instead of its own stuff. Key jiggling. Disregard for the source material. That's another important one. The source material. And even with animations, like the older days of DC, they even when they wanted to add their own mix, they also respected part of the source material, inserting Easter eggs or adding stuff that people enjoy for the most part with that content. But now it's gone. And the last one, but yeah, also a key part, and selling out to ESG amongst other subversive organizations. And yes, that's what also happened a lot. And it's happening to Japan. We covered how they are most of the biggest houses in anime, the corporate landscape. They are just again fetishizing bureaucracy, and they're selling their asses to Walk Creeks, to Disney, to Sony, and yeah, and we have seen that. A lot of animes, they are just playing in safe or even fully globalized. That at this point is just like, dude, what the fuck? And I can notice that even the animators behind this, even when they were tied to a schedule for a weekly episodes, they didn't enjoy doing this. And you can see it. Everyone can notice when something is made with passion, even when they are in an explorative environment. Well, yeah, 20s. We may lose the last version of animation medium sooner rather than later. But well, if the worst thing happens, just stick to the old stuff, remember it, or even if you have the skills to make one for yourself, do it, or create your own. Reinvent yourself, or kinda, or extend. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you can actually make an interesting bet. That's what I have seen from indie developers for the most part. Those are the ones that are actually putting the effort. They are the ones that are actually going full edgy. Our hentai games, they are not stopping. They are not stopping at all. But yeah, that's what I want to cover up here. Thanks for watching and please take care.